There's a quiet power in appearing unbothered when everything inside you is on high alert. If you're spiritually sensitive, divinely guided, or one of the chosen ones, you already know what it means to be misunderstood. You feel energies before words are spoken. Your light shines, even when you try to dim it, and that attracts attention, both good and dark. Spiritual attacks are real, and sometimes the smartest move isn't fighting back with force, but playing dumb. That's right. Not because you're weak, but because you're wise. If this message found you, it's no accident. It's your signal to shift the energy around you. So if you're ready for clarity, protection, and no more spiritual attacks, go ahead, type 888 in the comments right now. And while you're here, subscribe for more spiritual awakening and divine protection. This is a sanctuary for the awakened, the anointed, and the chosen. Now let's dive into the 9 ways chosen ones play dumb to confuse their spiritual enemies, and how you can reclaim your power starting today. Way 1. They pretend not to notice shade. You know that feeling when someone throws shade your way? A look, a comment, or a tone that feels off, but you choose not to react. That's the first way chosen ones play dumb. They catch every subtle shift in energy, like a quiet whisper of negativity. But instead of responding, they stay calm and collected. It's not because they didn't notice. In fact, they noticed everything. Imagine you're in a room and someone drops a sarcastic remark or gives a cold glance. Most people would feel the sting, maybe snap back, or at least show they're hurt. But the chosen one? They smile politely, nod, and keep moving forward. On the outside, it looks like they missed it, like it didn't land. But inside, they're fully aware. They've already cataloged that moment, filing it away where it won't disturb their peace. This calm response is a powerful defense. When the attacker doesn't get the reaction they expect, they start to second-guess themselves. Was their jab effective? Did it actually hit the mark? This confusion is the chosen one's silent weapon. By refusing to feed the drama, they take away the attacker's power. Playing dumb here isn't about being naive. It's about choosing peace over pointless conflict. And in that choice, they win every time. Way 2. They downplay their intuition. Have you ever had a gut feeling so strong that it feels like a message from somewhere beyond? Maybe it came as a sudden warning, a vivid dream, or just an unshakable knowing. Chosen ones experience this kind of spiritual guidance all the time. But here's the secret. They rarely announce it loudly. Instead, they might say something like, "I just had a weird vibe about that," or "something told me not to go." It sounds casual, almost like they're unsure. This is no accident. By downplaying their intuition, they keep others off balance. Their spiritual insight is sharp and clear, but when they soften it with everyday words, their enemies think it's just luck or coincidence. That underestimation is exactly what the chosen one wants. It keeps them one step ahead, moving quietly through situations while others scramble to catch up. It's important to understand this isn't about trickery or pretending. It's a form of protection. When your spiritual guidance is strong, showing it too boldly can make you a target. So instead, chosen ones cloak their power in simplicity. They watch, listen, and prepare, always ready, but never revealing everything at once. This calm humility is their shield and their strategy. Way 3. They act unsure in conversations. In a room full of loud voices and confident opinions, the chosen one often seems quiet or hesitant. They might pause before speaking or ask simple questions that seem almost too basic. To others, this can look like uncertainty or even naivety. But behind that calm exterior, they're doing something far more powerful. They're watching, listening, and gathering information. Think of it like spiritual reconnaissance. While everyone else is busy trying to outtalk or outshine each other, the chosen one absorbs everything. The energy in the room, the hidden motives behind words, the subtle shifts in attitude. They're not just hearing what's said, they're feeling what's left unsaid. This quiet observation lets them map the terrain before making any move. Silence in this case isn't weakness, it's a weapon. By staying still and listening, they protect themselves from revealing too much too soon. Then, when the moment is right, their words cut through the noise with precision and clarity. The people who underestimated them are left stunned, not realizing the chosen one was already 5 steps ahead. In that silence and stillness lies a kind of spiritual power most don't understand, because sometimes the loudest voice is the one that doesn't speak. Way 4, they stay silent on purpose. When someone tries to drag a chosen one into drama, whether through insults, disrespect, or public attacks, the natural reaction might be to fight back. But chosen ones don't fall for that trap. Instead, they respond with calm silence. They don't shout, argue, or try to prove themselves. On the outside, it looks like they're not bothered, but on the inside, they're holding a quiet power that's stronger than any angry comeback. This silence isn't weakness. It's a deep spiritual strength. The chosen one knows that not every battle is theirs to fight. Sometimes, the best move is to step back, stay silent, and hand the situation over to a higher power, whether that's God, karma, or the universe. By refusing to react, they let those divine forces take over, knowing justice or balance will come in its own time. What's more, this silence does something else. It exposes the attacker's true weakness. When someone throws a punch and there's no fight back, they start to look desperate, even foolish. Their power disappears because it was never real to begin with. It was just noise and chaos. The chosen one's stillness turns the attacker's energy against them, leaving them swinging at shadows. In that quiet, the attacker's mask falls away, revealing who they really are. Way 5. They let others think they're ordinary. In a world that often values flash and noise, chosen ones move in the opposite direction. They don't feel the need to stand out with flashy clothes, loud opinions, or constant attention. Instead, they keep things modest, humble, and low-key. To the outside world, they might seem ordinary, just another face in the crowd. But that's exactly the point. By blending in, chosen ones hide their true power. They don't need validation from others because their confidence comes from something much deeper, their spiritual identity. They know who they are, even if no one else sees it. And because they don't draw attention to themselves, their enemies often misjudge them. Those who rely on appearances to measure strength overlook the quiet force beneath the surface. This underestimation works like a secret weapon. Like a lion resting in tall grass, the chosen one waits patiently while others rush in with noise and pride. When the time is right, that hidden power reveals itself, often catching enemies off guard and shifting the entire game. What looks like ordinary is actually divine strategy at work. Way 6. They mirror foolishness back. Sometimes, the best way to handle someone's manipulation or petty games is to hold up a mirror and let them see themselves clearly. Chosen ones know this well. When faced with foolishness or bad energy, they don't immediately fight fire with fire. Instead, they reflect that energy right back. It's like spiritual Aikido, using the attacker's own force against them without getting hurt or losing control. Imagine someone throwing insults or trying to gaslight you. Instead of getting defensive, the chosen one might respond in a way that highlights the absurdity of the attack, maybe matching the tone just enough to make it obvious, or calmly repeating a contradiction until the attacker's own words trip them up. This isn't about stooping low or playing into negativity. It's about exposing the attacker's true colors in a way they can't deny. By doing this, the chosen one stays in control. The attacker becomes the one who looks foolish or confused, while the chosen one remains calm and composed. It's a way of turning the energy around without losing spiritual ground, letting the darkness reveal itself without having to confront it head-on. This kind of reflection is a powerful form of defense that keeps the chosen one protected and undefeated. Way 7. They pretend not to be hurt. Chosen ones feel things deeply. Every insult, every betrayal cuts straight to the core. Their sensitivity isn't a weakness. It's a gift that connects them to higher truths. But what sets them apart is how they handle that pain. Instead of showing it on the surface, they mask it with calm composure. You might never guess they're hurting because they've learned the sacred art of quiet strength. This isn't about being numb or ignoring their feelings. It's a form of spiritual resilience, like armor forged through trials, prayers, and quiet reflection. They process their pain in silence, handing it over to the divine to heal, rather than allowing it to consume them. This inner work makes them unshakable, even when the world tries to knock them down. This hidden healing often leaves attackers confused. They expect anger, tears, or a dramatic reaction, but instead, they're met with calm and dignity. That throws off their entire game because they can't understand how the chosen one isn't broken or rattled. The silence isn't empty. It's a powerful signal that the chosen one is protected, whole, and always ready to rise stronger. Way 8. They let others underestimate them. One of the greatest strengths of chosen ones is their humility. They don't feel the need to prove themselves or shout about their gifts. Instead, they choose to stay quiet, letting others make their own assumptions. This humility isn't about feeling small. It's a powerful choice to keep their energy focused where it matters most. Because of this quiet confidence, enemies often underestimate them. They see only what's on the surface, a calm demeanor, maybe even a shy smile, and assume the chosen one is easy to overpower. What these enemies don't see are the spiritual forces quietly standing behind the chosen one. Ancestors whispering wisdom in dreams, angels watching in silence, and divine guidance steering every step. This unseen support creates a shield that can't be broken by mere words or attacks. That underestimation is a strategic advantage. While the enemy operates with pride and arrogance, thinking they hold the upper hand, the chosen one moves with divine patience and timing. When the moment is right, the tables turn swiftly and quietly. What looked like weakness was actually divine preparation all along, and by the time the enemy realizes it, it's already too late. Way 9. They smile while plotting peace. When faced with conflict, chosen ones often surprise others by responding not with anger or bitterness, but with kindness, calm, and a genuine smile. This isn't about putting on a fake front or pretending everything is okay. It's a sign of something deeper, a refusal to let darkness dictate their energy or actions. Their smile carries the weight of a higher vibration, a quiet strength rooted in peace. This kind of response is a powerful form of spiritual warfare. While others might get caught up in chaos and pride, the chosen one chooses grace and wisdom. That smile is a silent declaration. I will not become what tried to break me. It shows that they've already seen the threat, felt the sting, and surrendered the outcome to the universe or God. The battle has been won, not with noise or force, but with clarity and spiritual discipline. In this calm and peaceful way, the chosen one shifts the energy around them. While their enemies plot chaos, they are already manifesting peace and clarity. That smile isn't just for show. It's a mark of survival, a sign that they've walked through the fire and come out shining, still holding their light. It's proof that true strength isn't loud or aggressive. It's quiet, steady, and always a step ahead. So there you have it. Playing dumb isn't about weakness or ignorance. It's a divine strategy rooted in protection, patience, and power. The chosen ones move quietly, choosing peace over chaos, wisdom over reaction, and clarity over confusion. Every step, every silent moment, every calm smile is a part of a bigger spiritual plan to keep their light shining bright, no matter what attacks come their way. If this message has touched your spirit, if you feel it was meant for you, go ahead and type 888 in the comments below. Let that be your signal to the universe that you're ready to embrace your spiritual resilience and walk boldly in your divine purpose. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Here, we create a sanctuary for the awakened, the anointed, and the chosen, offering guidance, protection, and encouragement as you navigate your spiritual journey. Remember this always: stay sharp, stay hidden, stay blessed. Thank you for watching.